Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel. I am going to be swatching and reviewing the brand new Buxom, I was gonna say introvert, it's the extrovert. The Xtrovert palette from Buxom. It is really, really pretty, very unique. Very, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, random mix of colors, but I created this smoky eye using the beautiful mint color in here, and I just wanted to kind of do a review, sit down, swatch everything with you, and just go over my thoughts on this palette and yeah, do all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys are excited and ready for it. Let's just jump right in. I haven't been here in a minute. Make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. There's some new stuff coming and we're gonna change it up a little bit on here. I hope that's okay with you guys. But for today's video, I'm going to share a makeup tutorial with you because why not? Let's get it going. And any thoughts on what I should do with this backdrop, let me know because I know it's ugly. Thanks. Okay, brows are on. I'm still using my Shape Tape as basically my eye primer, but for this, because we are doing more of a brighter color, I'm gonna use a little bit of the P. Louise base just right on the center of my eye, and then I'm gonna use the Shape Tape everywhere else. I feel like if I bring up the white base a little too high, it just doesn't look good in photos, and I am gonna be taking some photos later. And honestly, I don't think it looks good at all. So I'm just gonna make sure to keep the white base right on the lid of my eye, and then I'm going to do the Shape Tape to kind of shape out my brows a little bit. I'm actually going to apply a transition color. I like to use this one from the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and it is like, it's literally called Basic, and that's exactly what I want. So once I have my transition color on my eyes, I'm gonna go into this beautiful mint color from the Buxom palette. The shade is called Enigma, and I'm just gonna take a flat shader brush. I'm gonna place this all over my lid first, and then I'm going to blend it out in the crease, kind of like smoke it out a little bit. Okay, so far with this eyeshadow, I've kind of had to really pack it on. I hope it just stays like where it is, but if I take a blending brush to it, the color is going to disappear a little bit. So honestly, I would have applied like a little bit of like a cream eyeshadow maybe underneath to make it a little more opaque, but it looks good so far, so let's continue. So now I'm gonna take a light brown, and I'm actually just gonna create kind of like a wing, and I'm gonna wing it out almost in that like fox eye type of way. And I like to do this with eyeshadow. I just feel like the eyeshadow comes out a lot more softer, and then we're gonna go in with eyeliner. So now that I have my eyeliner on, I'm actually going to apply a little bit of mascara on the back. So I have this little Hank and Henry mascara, and I'm just gonna apply it to the back lashes to make sure they have no shadow on them before you apply falsies. Then I'm gonna use the Lash Freak from Urban Decay. So I have been absolutely loving this liquid liner lately. It is from Velour. It's actually a liquid liner and a lash glue. So basically, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit because it's starting to separate because I've used it so many times. So I'm gonna apply a really thin layer. Close to my lash line. And I like to wing it out just a little bit. And then you don't have to wait for the glue to dry. You're just gonna take your lash and literally just pop it on. And just taking that small mascara again, I'm just going to run it through just a little bit. Okay, popped on the other lash. I'm just gonna clean up underneath. I just use this little Dermablend cream makeup remover. So because it is so hot outside, my skin routine, my foundation, face routine has changed just a bit, but I am reviewing a foundation like in cahoots. I love that. I literally love that word. So I actually have no clue as I sit here what foundation I'm gonna use, but I really like to start off with a really good primer. I've really been loving the No foundation type of look, but we are going to apply this Glass Glow Face Illuminator by Kevyn Aucoin. It is so beautiful, and it comes in so many different colors, and this is the pinkish one. It's called Pixie Dream. And then I'm gonna top it off with one of my recent favorite primers that I've been using a lot of. It is called the Primed and Poreless. It is a pore banishing and blurring face primer from Too Faced. Foundation is on. We are moving to concealer. Guys, I'm so tan that I've actually had to like use a completely different concealer. This is the YSL All Hours Concealer, I think. All Hours Concealer. So I've been concealing a little bit differently. So right here, here, and here. A little right there too. Got my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Medium Plus. Way too light, but we're just gonna dab it. Really, like, I'm not prepared for being tan right now. So to finish off the kind of like base of the face, I'm gonna apply this Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pore Blurring Mattifying Face Powder. It has been my holy grail. It looks so good. Like on top of makeup, it looks good by itself, like with no makeup. It is everything, especially for like right here where I get so freaking shiny. So I just apply it in all those shiny areas. My next product, guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. I've been using this for so long. Like since I bought it back in February, I have been using it constantly because it's so good. I love it so much. It is the Natasha Denona Love Glow palette, and I love this cream blush right here in this palette. It's so freaking pretty. So pretty. So you just take a little sponge and I just go to town. I know I'm gonna look like a clown at first. So obviously mainly at the cheeks, a little lower, on the nose, on the chin, the forehead, and then we go back in with our foundation brush. Since we didn't really apply so much powder, we're still able to kind of blend things out. The Mineralized Skinfinish is a very like moisturizing powder too. Go back in with that powder brush, dab it out. And then I love topping it off with MAC's Warm Soul. I don't know what it is about this like pastel, these pastel colors, all these rhinestones and glitter, and just these like super baby cheeks. I love it. We're just gonna brush these brows out so that they don't look powdery. I'm gonna add a little bit of this Buxom bronzer, not a lot. It's very red. So I'm just gonna kind of blend it in with the blush a little bit. So I'm not really a huge highlighter person anymore, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlight from this Opals highlighter palette from Limecrime. Time for a lip. Okay, so I applied this lip pencil from Urban Decay, Insanity, and it like really doesn't show up, but I can't talk and do this, hold on. I'm applying Plum from MAC. Oh, this combo, I haven't even done it yet, and it looks so good. Plum is like the happy medium between like wanting to be back in the 90s and wanting to be in the present. But it's actually mixing really well, like with this, weird enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna take MAC's lipstick, and this is one of their Powder Kiss lipsticks, so it's super, super matte. It's in the shade Scattered Petals, and I'm just gonna dab it in the center. It's so pretty. Then I'm gonna apply Laura Geller's Gloss and Gilded Honey. I've been loving this lately. It is so pretty. You could tell I used like a lot of it already. All right, here is the completed look. Let me change up this outfit really quick. Hold on. Hold on. What do you guys think? Do you like it? So my thoughts going off of like the eye that I created, the shadows are kind of chalky, but let me tell you, this was exactly what I was going for with this color, and it stayed. I was able to like pat it on and it stayed, like the opaqueness basically stayed. Can I say stayed one more time? So the opaqueness the shadow stayed opaque on my eyes even after, like I blended it out a little bit and then it kind of like started to come off a little, but then I pat more on top and it was fine. So yeah, and it's been on for actually some time at this point. That's why my eyes actually look a little red too, because I've been just taking photos and all that fun stuff. I mean, I like it. I was a little concerned at first and thought that I might have to put like a cream shadow underneath, but to be honest with you, it looks good to me. Alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Let me know if you are going to pick this up. If you have picked it up, what are your thoughts? Give me all of the details. Let me know what you think down below. Love you guys so much. Love you to the moon and back, and I will see you guys in the next video.